A'ja Wilson has once again proven that skill on the court does not translate to authenticity, humility, and fan likability. We've got the receipts to prove it, and she's furious. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here turning merchandise counters into Black Friday chaos. And guess who else is surprisingly ahead of A'ja? Her ex-teammate Kate Martin, the breakout story no one expected, and a rookie named Caitlin Chen, who practically just barely entered the league. A'ja went from face of the old WNBA to background prop in a record-breaking merch moment. Let's be honest. A'ja walked into the season thinking she's the best thing since sliced bread. MVP accolades, check. Championship rings, double check. Poster girl for the Aces, triple check. But apparently, magazine covers and media soundbites don't always translate into fans spending $120 for your jersey, because reality just tapped her on the shoulder and whispered, they're buying someone else. If you're rocking with Caitlin and Kate, let us know down in the comments below. Let's go. Not only has Kate Martin still ahead of A'ja Wilson, Kate Martin has now overtaken Sabrina Ionescu in jersey sales and A'ja Reese. Kate Martin is currently, on the WNBA website, the third highest in jersey sales. Third right now. Now, pause everything. A fan just posted a video holding her brand new Kate Martin Valkyries jersey with the kind of joy usually reserved for winning concert tickets or finding out your favorite show got renewed. This isn't just fandom, it's a movement. 1 year ago, this team didn't even exist. Now, they've got diehards treating Jersey Day like a holiday. Kate Martin, who once played in Asia's shadow, is now outshining her in merchandise numbers for 2 years in a row. It's like your backup singer dropping a solo album and going platinum while your tour stalls. And Kate, she's loving every minute of it. Her jersey's on fire, and A'ja, she's probably somewhere practicing her I'm happy for her face in the mirror. And then there's Caitlin Clark. If jersey sales were a video game, she just unlocked God mode. Ticket sales skyrocketing, TV ratings surging, merch vanishing off shelves like there's a Taylor Swift tour attached. Caitlin didn't just join the league, she reset the standard. And while she's making waves, A'ja's sitting courtside watching her moment get hijacked by a newbie. And as always, Wilson is the victim. Third right now. Third is Kate Martin, the Valkyries. And do you want to know what the crazy thing is? If you're looking at Fanatics, there is a Valkyries player. And there is, in fact, a Valkyries player who is top 3. And it's not Kate Martin. But wait, it gets more awkward. Caitlin Chen, who was basically a footnote during the draft while the cameras obsessed over Paige Buchers, is out here breaking into the top jersey sales list. People can't even spell her name right and still want to wear it. The hype around her is so real, search engines are working overtime just to keep up, and it's not Kate Martin. It is Caitlin Chen. Utah fans and Iowa fans are different. And at least one thing I will say, in the WNBA's website, in fact, you have got, she's 6, so how did A'ja fall this far behind? Simple. While the league evolved and the hype train moved forward, she stayed stuck on cruise control, riding old accolades and coasting on brand nostalgia like a TikTok trend past its prime. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark came in like an economic tidal wave and flipped the script entirely. And A'ja? She's giving that classic, I don't care about jersey sales energy. The universal sign that someone cares deeply but can't admit the L. Let's be real. If your jersey is collecting dust in a discount bin next to last season's bobbleheads, maybe it's time to stop pretending it doesn't matter. And no, this isn't just some random dip or freak analytics fluke. The numbers are real, public, confirmed. And yes, Kate Martin, the same Kate who used to defend Clark at practice in Iowa, is truly the face of a new franchise. That's not a stumble, that's a complete collapse. A merchandising upset of epic proportions. This isn't just losing, it's being left behind. I guess doesn't mean anything like, oh, it's only early. And I agree, I do think by the end of the year, it won't be that, it won't be top 30. And I also know people can be saying, oh, but everyone who wanted to buy an Asia Wilson jersey already has one. Everyone who wanted to buy an Angel Reese jersey already has one. And that argument will be sound if Caitlin Clark wasn't still top. Caitlin Clark is still top, just like Steph Curry is top in the NBA. The shift is so real, even Aces fans are crossing over. People in Las Vegas, die-hard born and bred Aces fans, are showing up to games in Caitlin Clark jerseys. That's not just betrayal. That's walking into your ex's party wearing their rival's face on your chest. And the worst part? It's working. People are cheering. Now imagine being in Asia Wilson's PR meeting right now. You can hear the desperation. Flash sale? Pop-up shop? Should we bring in puppies? Meanwhile, Clark doesn't need a stunt. Her game is the marketing. She drops a behind-the-back pass and sells 5,000 units before halftime. Asia's side is left brainstorming like it's finals week and nothing's working. Even teaming up with Angel Reese doesn't look like a fix. Reese doesn't need the assist. She's already on a marketing tear of her own. At this point, a collaboration would look more like a pity partnership than power duo energy. And nobody wants to see Asia getting dunked on by her own teammate in TikTok form. Caitlin, on the other hand, is casually converting arenas into fan festivals. She's not just playing basketball, she's leading a movement. Her name sells out merch lines and fills seats without needing a single dance or gimmick. Asia's camp is out here handing out keychains. The truth is painful. The landscape has shifted. It's no longer about who's been in the league the longest or who's got the trophies. It's about who the fans are connecting with right now. And all signs point to Caitlin Clark, Kate Martin, and Caitlin Chen leading the new charge, while Asia Wilson's jersey gets left behind with yesterday's headlines. Her All-Star jersey goes up on the Indiana Fever Team Store website, and just like that, done, no more. Limited quantity, limited shipping, limited amount. If you didn't put it in your cart by the time was already up. If you didn't make a decision what color you wanted, time was already up. While we're discussing standout performances, it's impossible to overlook the emotional impact Kate Martin has made on Asia Wilson's legacy, effortlessly and without fanfare. Kate didn't require a major endorsement deal, a media blitz, or an aggressive PR campaign. She seized a moment, and fans embraced her as if she were the next big thing in women's basketball. Now, she's beaming from the top of the merchandise sales charts, while Asia's team is posting ambiguous motivational messages like, "Trust the process," and "The grind doesn't stop," which often translates to, "We're scrambling," in athlete lingo. Let's face it, legacy is admirable. It provides material for highlight reels and heartfelt tributes during halftime ceremonies. But in today's game, if your legacy isn't translating into jersey sales, it's akin to a bedtime story. Pleasant but not compelling. The WNBA has evolved dramatically over the past 5 years. The current fan base is younger, more dynamic, and fixated on who's making waves right now. Kate Martin is trending, while Asia Wilson, once the league's centerpiece, risks becoming a nostalgic figure as 2025's audience moves swiftly, and legacy doesn't come with a purchase link. Merchandise sales offer a stark truth. They don't deceive, embellish, or rely on carefully crafted press releases. They're unsentimental, indifferent to past MVPs, Olympic medals, or the number of times you've dominated highlight reels. Merchandise sales are the purest form of democracy in sports. Fans voting with their wallets in real time. Currently, those votes are resounding. They're favoring the newcomers, the rising stars, the game changers rewriting the narrative. Asia Wilson, surprisingly, isn't part of that narrative anymore. Not due to a decline in skill, her talent remains unquestionable, but because the cultural spotlight has shifted. She's become a question already posed and answered. Whether it's fair or not, the verdict is clear. It's not about Asia, it's about the fans. Their focus has shifted, their attention has wandered. Jerseys are flying off the shelves, but hers are collecting dust. In an era where relevance is gauged by clicks and shopping cart checkouts, legacy holds little weight. It's not a personal affront, it's a public reality. How many do they have? 15,000? How many did they have? 5,000? Regardless, they should have had more. Regardless, they should have had More, folks, when this shoe comes out. God damn. Nike better be prepared. That website might just drop. That website might get extremely blown up. People are going to be rushing to that website to make sure they put the CC1s in their basket before it's completely sold out. Fans aren't turning away from A'ja Wilson because she's lost her prowess on the court. She's still a formidable presence and a respected figure in the league. However, the WNBA's energy has transformed, and she hasn't adapted. The league is undergoing a metamorphosis, a cultural and stylistic shift that's leaving behind those who resist change. A new generation has emerged, bold, unfiltered, and unapologetically authentic. The WNBA isn't about playing it safe anymore. It's about raw emotion, drama, and above all, authenticity. Real recognizes real. That's why fans are gravitating toward players like Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin. They bring flair, passion, and unpredictability, not just impressive stats. Their jerseys are selling rapidly, while seasoned players, though still respected, are beginning to feel like relics of a bygone era. This isn't a matter of skill, it's about evolution. The WNBA has entered a vibrant, chaotic new chapter, and the spotlight is following those who resonate with its rhythm. So, what's next? A'ja could embrace the role of the antagonist. Own it. Stop pretending everything is fine and start reshaping the narrative. Audiences love drama. They thrive on compelling comeback stories. But the issue is, A'ja continues to act as if she doesn't need one, as if she's somehow above the turmoil. That mindset is precisely why she's been outpaced. In the sports world, where every move is scrutinized and every highlight replayed endlessly, maintaining a facade of indifference leads nowhere. The game moves swiftly, and A'ja's demeanor suggests she's untouchable, when in reality she's on the sidelines of cultural relevance. The truth is painful, especially when it's reflected in sales figures. Jersey sales are unambiguous. In 2025, they're narrating the story of A'ja Wilson being left behind, not due to a lack of talent or achievements, but because the fans no longer feel connected to her. And if the fans aren't feeling you, they're not buying from you. Period. This isn't a complex philosophical issue. It's straightforward economics. If your brand fails to connect, your market value declines. Currently, A'ja's market value is diminishing, not because she's underperforming, but because the narrative surrounding her feels outdated. Fans crave excitement, drama, and stories worth following. A'ja, however, seems too preoccupied with maintaining an image of being above it all. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is building a merchandise empire that rivals top celebrities. She's single-handedly keeping print shops bustling. Kate Martin is experiencing her Cinderella moment, transitioning from overlooked to overbooked faster than you can say, brand ambassador. Caitlin Chen, she's skyrocketing in popularity, becoming a viral sensation. People aren't just checking her jersey sales, they're emulating her style. Then there's A'ja Wilson. She's observing all of this from the periphery of the merchandise leaderboard, like someone who arrived late to a party only to find the buffet already cleared. Here's the harsh, albeit amusing reality. If jersey sales are the new scoreboard, A'ja Wilson hasn't just lost the game. She's been benched more decisively than a backup quarterback in the Super Bowl. And let's be honest, no one's compiling highlight reels of her sales figures.